Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United States coinage and taking a closer look at the VDB Lincoln 1-cent coin. This coin might look ordinary to many people, but once we explore its history, its production details, and the surprising values it can hold for collectors, you will see why it has its own place in numismatic history. Let's begin with the history. The Lincoln cent has been one of the most iconic coins in American history since it was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin featured his portrait designed by Victor David Brenner, and it replaced the Indian head set that had been circulating since 1859. By the time we reach 1990, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for 80 years and had become a staple of American currency. The 1990 1-cent coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is what the D mint mark represents. During that year, the Denver Mint produced over 6 billion Lincoln cents, making it one of the most heavily minted years in the series. These coins were composed of copper-plated zinc, a change that had started back in 1982 when the rising cost of copper made it too expensive for the U.S. Mint to continue making cents out of solid copper. This means that the 1990 cent is made up of a core of 97% zinc and coated with 2% copper. Now let's move into the design. On the obverse side we have the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right, with the word Liberty on the left side and the year 1990 along with the Denver Mint mark D, placed on the right. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse side we see the Lincoln Memorial design created by Frank Gasparo, which had been used on cents from 1959 to 2008. If you look closely at the memorial design with a magnifying glass, you can even see the tiny figure of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a unique detail many people overlook. Now comes the exciting part, the value and collectability of the 1990 Lincoln cent. Because billions were produced, most 1990 pennies in circulated condition are worth just their face value of 1 cent. However, in the world of coin collecting, condition and rarity play a huge role. Uncirculated examples in brilliant condition with sharp strikes and original luster can be worth far more. For instance, a mint state coin graded MS-65 can sell for around $5 to $10, while higher grades such as MS-67 can bring in anywhere from $50 to over $100 depending on the market demand. The true treasure lies in coins with errors and varieties. Some 1990 cents have been found with striking errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, and even missing letters or weak strikes. These errors can raise the value dramatically, with some rare examples selling for hundreds of dollars at auctions. Let's not forget about the worth of this coin in circulation as a whole. With over 6 billion of these coins minted, the 1990 1-cent is still one of the most common coins you can find in your pocket change today. But if we add up their total face value, it amounts to more than $60 million in circulating money. That is an incredible amount when you think about such a small denomination. In conclusion, the 1990 1-cent coin may seem like an ordinary penny, but when you look deeper, it carries history, artistry, and hidden value. It connects us back to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, reflects the changes in American coinage composition, and continues to attract collectors who hunt for high-grade examples or fascinating mint errors. So next time you come across a 1990 penny, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and value of the 1990 1-cent coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another episode on coin collecting and numismatic treasures.